Mumbai as a city are full of contradictions. In Mumbai, we have got so many wealthy people, large, affluent and middle class people. But at the same time, there is a contradiction. You have 35 to 40% of the people who are staying below the poverty and live a life with indignity. Education with which we are associated, we find the schools are hopelessly inadequate and ill-equipped to handle with the problems. We have started with 2 schools. We have got 100 plus schools now, touching about 1 lakh children. I would like to give you a perspective of the number of children who are going to school. There are about 20 lakh children who are of the school going age. Not all of them go to schools. Out of which about 35-40%, that is 7 lakh to 8 lakh children, are going to schools which are meant for poor, the schools with a poor infrastructure. They are probably going to about 1,200 BMC schools, and they are going to another 450-500 aided schools. We are trying to partner with the schools, and we are trying to see that whether we can bring about a change in the student skill sets, and so that they will be more successful. How do we bring about a change?
Change cannot be forced into the system. You have to have an idea through research, solution, perception and empowerment to ensure you get a solution that is out of the box. Thus, where there was hopelessness, lack of education and unemployment, we brought things to a halt and out of the box created a new avenue where we rolled out 9 unique initiatives to bring about a change through education, healthcare and livelihood. One such initiative is Umang, an initiative that indeed gives wings to those who dream.
Umang is a spoken English intervention of Kotak Education Foundation, a flagship program which addresses the middle school students' need for spoken English. Students from underserved community rarely complete college education due to definitely a lack of English knowledge and the skills, and which leads to poor self-esteem and confidence. Umang addresses this with a lot of in-class activity which is student-based and child-friendly, with buddy mentorship program, educational visits and a lot of infused technology. The change that one sees in the Umang students as they enter the program and when they complete it is simply astonishing.
Thus, Umang has given a new life to Harshal.
I used to read books. I learnt about verbs, describing words, direction words, instruction. I saw movies. All these activities help me in speaking better English. This is my 3rd year in Kotak Education Foundation Umang. Now I can confidently speak in English with anyone.
And Umang has given hope to his family as well.
आणि त्याला इंग्लिश आता 2-3 वर्ष चांगला बोलतो. Raise your hands, shake your hands, slow, fast. Okay, sit down everybody.
If Umang is one side of the coin, Guru is the other side of the same coin. Guru strengthens the teaching learning practices of KEF partner school teachers and helps improve students' learning outcomes.
The tree is very big, very nice. Okay, next.
I am used a dustbin.
Very nice class.
A way to mentor teachers from vernacular medium schools to strengthen teachers' professional development and bring about a positive change in their mindset.
Very beautiful.
Guru program tries to bring change in teachers through classroom observations, workshops, exposure visits and giving them feedback one-on-one as and when needed. The key transformation that Guru wants to bring is making learning fun and joy, not only for teachers but also for students.
Kotak Education Foundation has helped me to grow as a teacher.
To continue building a strong foundation, Kotak Education Foundation has touched almost all in the sphere of education. LEAD brings a new perspective to leadership and management practices of school leaders to enable them to lead, create and sustain a culture of academic and personal success of the students.
The biggest transformation LEAD program has been able to bring in about 400 school leaders is a mindset change. from a helpless, what can I do in this situation, to a strong, I can do it, no matter how big the problem is.
5 years back मेरे स्कूल में एक RTI डाल दिया था। स्कूल में ICDI लेक्चर लेने के लिए कार्लिन मैडम आती थी और उसमें एक कंसेप्ट था कोटक एजुकेशन माध्यम से दिया उनके पास एक कंट्रोल ऑफ सर्कल और आउट ऑफ सर्कल में जो है ऑप्शंस वो देखना। मेरे फ्रेंड्स, मेरे एजुकेशन इंस्पेक्टर इसके बारे में क्या राय दे सकते हैं, उनका सलाह लिया, मदद लिया और डिसीजन लेते समय मैं मेरे टीचर्स और पेरेंट्स और ट्रस्टी के साथ विश्वास में लेके डिसीजन लेने का स्टार्ट किया है। एक कंसेप्ट मुझे कोटक एजुकेशन फाउंडेशन द्वारा जो भी ICDI लेक्चर्स है जिसको हम लीड बोलते हैं, लीडर्स का डेवलपमेंट, उसमें हमको मिला।
It is not always a lack of skill that eludes one from securing quality education. Painfully, it is sometimes the money. One such example is Yuvraj Patil.
कोटक एज्युकेशन फाउंडेशनमधून माझ्या मुलाला स्कॉलरशिप मिळत आहे। त्याच्यामुळे आमची काय ऐपत नव्हती त्याला पुढे इंजिनिअरिंग करण्याची। कोटक एज्युकेशन फाउंडेशनमुळे आज तो पूर्ण त्याचं शिक्षण पूर्ण करत आहे व त्याला 12 लाखाची प्लेसमेंट लागलेली आहे।
My family owns a small catering business. After knowing this, KEF allowed my mother to bring everyday lunch for their staff. It has been 6 years now. It has become the main source of my family's income. I am really grateful to what KEF has done in shaping my career. Having job opportunity in my hand wouldn't have been possible without their guidance.
Excel is a coveted scholarship program. The meritorious students of Standard 10 are given scholarship support and intense mentoring throughout Standard 11 and 12. These students who still qualify are given support even for graduation and beyond. Excel celebrates these students. These students are those change makers who create that ripple effect in our society.
Thousands of home visits to hundreds of students look indeed worthwhile when we get to come out with uncut gems like Farhan.
फरहान जब भी यहाँ पे आए थे तभी हमें मिले थे एक डोर टू डोर मोबिलाइजेशन में, जो हमारा एक उन्नति का एक प्रोसेस होता है जहाँ से मोबिलाइजेशन से शुरू होती है और प्लेसमेंट तक ख़त्म होती है। तो उस प्रोसेस के फर्स्ट स्टेज में फरहान मिले थे हमें।
Unnati has taught Farhan to lead himself first before leading others.
4 बार मुझे अवार्ड मिला है बेस्ट ग्रूमिंग के लिए। उसके बाद में मुझे जो है मेरा पर्सनैलिटी डेवलपमेंट आया, लीडरशिप क्वालिटी आई, टीम कोऑर्डिनेशन जो रहता है, टीम वर्क, वो भी मुझे यहीं से मिला। जॉब पे मैं गया तो बहुत सारे नेगेटिव पॉइंट्स आते हैं, मतलब हम सीख तो बहुत कुछ जाते हैं, हम फ्लोर पे उसका कैसे यूज़ करते हैं ये चीज़ हमें वहाँ पे ही दिखानी होती है। जॉब फ्लोर पे सबसे पहला जो हमें चैलेंजेस आता है, खड़े रहना है, ठीक है, तो खड़े मतलब 9 घंटे हमें खड़े रहना है। वो सारी चीज़ों की भी हमें यहाँ से ट्रेनिंग थी। मुझे नहीं लगता अगर मैं कोटक से अगर डायरेक्ट मैं जॉब पे लग जाता कोटक के बिना, तो मुझे नहीं लगता मैं 2-3 दिन भी टिक पाता।
Let me tell you something about Unnati, a very, very valuable service for society, which we run as one of our projects. In Unnati, we reach out to youngsters between 18 and 25 years of age who come from BPL families, and we offer them training in various domains. We have domains like customer relations, hospitality, banking and financial services, and advanced beauty. Once this training is over, which typically lasts for about 2.5 months, we also offer placements to these youngsters in the organized sector. This allows their families to move from the BPL category to the APL category.
Thousands have enrolled with Unnati and none had to go back to the dark old days they left behind. If this were possible to achieve, what would happen if every home would decide to contribute towards the growth of their child? This converged into a journey, Parvarish, to offer solutions to the parents and ask the most pertinent question, how could you help? Research shows that when parents are involved in their child's life and school activities, there is a noticeable positive change in their academic performance.
Most of the parents in our communities lacks skill, attitude, knowledge and resources while raising their children to their full potentials. To address this issue, Team Parvarish through its various interventions like Kilbil Parvar and Apulki, Teachers Parent Partnership and Jagruti, providing that hands-on practices and methods to parents in the community.
दोन मुलांमध्ये सई जी आहे ना ती स्पेशल शाळेत आहे आणि हा चेंबूर वेलफेअरच्या शाळेत आहे. ती हँडिकॅप असल्यामुळे माझ्या मुलाला असं वाटायचं की आईसारखी सईकडेच लक्ष देते, माझ्याकडे तिचं लक्ष खूप कमी आहे. मग मी पहिल्यांदा कोटक एज्युकेशन फाउंडेशनची मीटिंग अटेंड केली. कोटकमुळं मला कळालं की विघ्नेशमध्ये आणि माझ्यामध्ये नातं कसं म्हणजे दुरावा त्याला वाटतोय ना तो कसा जवळ येईल असं. मग मी त्याला समजून सांगितलं, बाळा म्हटलं आपल्या सईचा असा प्रॉब्लेम असल्यामुळे मी तिच्याकडे लक्ष देते, तू पूर्ण नॉर्मल आहेस ना, मग तुला सगळं समजतं हे होतं असं सांगून मग त्याची चिडचिड पण पूर्ण कमी झाली. की मग नंतर मी त्याला बी मी समजून घ्यायला लागले आणि त्यानं पण मला समजून घेतलं म्हणजे की जातेस तर आई तू जा तिचं कर सगळं व्यवस्थित.
In last 10 years, through Team Parvarish various activity, we have reached almost 25,000 parents in the community.
Thus, there could be no better example of social movement than this. In fact, KEF is a fantastic example of how people from various fields could come together to make sure no more a little girl in the suburbs of Mumbai will have to look into the depths of a deep dark hollow of an unknown future. No more a little boy with dreams in his eyes will have to bury his dream and work for a living. And no more a family will have to choose between food and education.
Volunteering, engagement and partnerships offer several and varied opportunities for professionals, students, corporates to be partnering with us. They offer their time, effort and talent so that our beneficiaries change their lives.
And tomorrow can be better if we decide to come together to provide a wholesome ambience for education. Thus, when Sufyan and Arman, two brave little friends, decided to take a walk in the neighborhood of the school, requesting people not to throw garbage on the roads in front of the school, their little voices were not ignored.
हम लोग दोनों ने डिसाइड करे कि हम अभी कचरा नहीं रखेंगे, तो इसलिए हम लोग ने डिसाइड करके बिल्डिंगों में जाके बोले.
The huge pile of garbage vanished, resulting in no mosquitoes, no flies, and no foul smell in the classrooms.
Health and education complement and supplement each other. Through the various health initiatives, we have been able to improve the lives of the students and the well-being. We have impacted around 45,000 plus students through eye care initiatives, the adolescent health programs, the deworming and the cleanliness part of it. These interventions have helped students in imbibing and inculcating healthy lifestyle changes.
KEF didn't leave any stone unturned as far as providing a healthy environment for education was concerned.
A child spends his or her maximum time as a student in school. Thus, the school infrastructure becomes a major factor behind how a child sees the world.
कोटक एज्युकेशन फाउंडेशन यांनी निर्माण या उपक्रमाच्या माध्यमातून ही इमारत बांधून दिली आणि यामध्ये उष्णतेचे प्रमाण कमी होईल, पाणी गळतीचं प्रमाण कमी होईल आणि आता या ठिकाणी पूर्वप्राथमिकचे सगळे वर्ग, प्राथमिक ICT लॅब, माध्यमिक प्रयोगशाळा अत्यंत चांगल्या पद्धतीने आम्ही आता चालू शकवत आहोत.
Apart from roofs, we also discharge the rainwater appropriately depending upon today's environmental needs. Nirman also caters to purified and safe healthy drinking water as well as to improved sanitation needs of the school. Team Nirman over a period of 4 years provided conducive learning environment to 18 partner schools, resulting in safe, healthy and functional environment.
Thus, in our journey so far, we have increased reach by partnering with 57 new schools with over 1 lakh students.
I can see immense changes when we intervened. We started our intervention in terms of the leadership qualities, in terms of infrastructure, in terms of the skill sets of the beneficiaries and the cleanliness of the surroundings.
We have partnered with 5 municipal schools for the first time and launched a digital literacy course with the aim of positively impacting our students. And the story continues.
We have partnered with maximum schools of M Ward and very soon we will be partnering schools across all the 24 wards in Mumbai.
And to do this, we are looking at non-linearity in our model, which means that we should be looking at collaborative approaches to the entire education domain. For us, impact and sustainability at the grassroots level is far more important, is far more critical than anything else. I think our foundation will endeavor in future to bring about the objective set, which is largely to move over 1 million children above the poverty line and help them lead a life of dignity.
Thus, Kotak Education Foundation showed how to find solutions to problems and bring about a change, how to light a path and engage people's participation to bring about a big shift and make sure success overwhelmingly overflows to make the cup of expectation filled to its brim.